New York Stock Exchange, please.
Are you f***ing kidding me? The f*** is the matter with you?
What a great welcome to New York. You see what he's wearing? A Plantronics Voyager Pro UC. Advanced noise canceling technology, wind smart, a brilliant headset.
Out of here. Sucker.
Whoa! Did you see that? That is hot. The Sabre M1100 with vocalist. Voice commands, awesome comfort. I love that headset. I love my job. M100. Sleek.
This is your wife, Chuck. Remember who I am? Chuck? Sorry you had to miss our daughter's ballet recital. Sorry you missed our anniversary today.
Did you hear that? Amazing sound quality from the Callisto 830 speakerphone. He's got the full UC experience. Landline, mobile, PC. I'm telling you, New York is fun. Well, good morning. I am very, very excited to be here. I think we've got an excellent agenda planned for you today. I'm going to give you an update on our strategy. We're going to share some exciting new products, and we're going to be joined by special guests from the New York Stock Exchange and IBM who are going to share with you what they're doing in communications and how Plantronics is working with them. But first, I want to note that today is the actual date that Plantronics turns 50. It's a rare accomplishment for a technology company. We've been a leader in audio communications for 50 years and #1 in our market every single year. We're used by the entire Fortune 100, and we're partners with every leading communications company, including all the leaders in unified communications: Alcatel, Avaya, Cisco, Microsoft, and of course, IBM. We're here at the New York Stock Exchange, where communications is crucial and time is truly money. To share with you some of their communications challenges and what they're doing with unified communications, I'm very pleased to have the Chief Information Officer of the New York Stock Exchange, Steve Rubinow, here to join us. Welcome, Steve. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Tell me, what are some of the unique challenges that the New York Stock Exchange has in communications?
Well, as I think many of you know, time is money around here. Ken already mentioned that. And by the way, I have to say that I'm really excited to be up here because I've been a Plantronics customer since well into the last century. And it's always cool to be able to say that. So anyway, time is money here. And you know the expression about a New York minute being a small period of time. For us, a New York second, or milliseconds or microseconds, are what really counts around here, as trillions of dollars flow through the systems that we have here. So when we say time is money, we really, really mean it.
What are some of the acoustic challenges you have, and how does Plantronics help you with those?
Well, as you can imagine, a lot of communications goes on here, often simultaneously. And for those of you who've seen the floor, whether in this live setting or on television, as so many people do every day, you can see it becomes a very busy and noisy place. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, because a lot of activity, of course, goes on behind the scenes, and all the technology that supports this across the globe, because we are a global company. And our ability to be able to hear and be heard by all the participants in very small periods of time are critical to the success of our operation.
What is the New York Stock Exchange hoping to accomplish with your UC deployment?
Well, in terms of unified communications, because we communicate so much in almost every form of communications you can think of, We need to integrate those to become more effective communicators, to be more efficient communicators. In fact, if you came up to my desk, you would see a not too uncommon experience where I have a tablet computer and a smartphone and a headset and a desktop all going at the same time, because there's all kinds of information, both electronic, audio, visual, coming through, and we're trying to make sure we can integrate that, do it cost effectively, and make sure everybody gets the most communication bang for their buck.
Significant opportunity. Steve, thank you very, very much for
Thanks very
joining
much,
us.
Ken.
Appreciate it. One thing that the New York Stock Exchange has with companies that we talk to everywhere around the world is that communications is crucial. And nowadays, almost every waking moment, people need to be connected. Whether they're using a smartphone or a PC or a phone, they need to be able to access all their communications systems. They need to be able to accomplish the conferencing and communications that they have. And they don't want to learn new systems. They want technology to just be in the background. They want to just be connected. They want it to be simple. They want it to be intuitive. But they still need the delivery of all their communications capabilities. They want to simply communicate. And that's becoming harder and harder because people are not face-to-face all the time. What we see very frequently is people are working remotely. They need to access their communication systems in order to see information, in order to be able to talk to other people. And they're dialing into conference calls all the time. People are no longer working in an office. Work is something that people do wherever they happen to be, whether that's on a train or in a coffee shop. Work is something that you do wherever you happen to be and wherever you happen to dial in from. And voice is a critical part of that communications. Because when we're remote in particular, we don't have facial expressions. How we judge somebody is entirely based upon the tone of voice. How do we decide that we believe somebody? How do we decide that somebody understands something? How do we decide that we're going to trust somebody or that they're enthusiastic? It's all based upon the tone of voice. 90% of the meaning that people get in a conversation is based upon the tone of voice. So voice is absolutely essential, particularly in a world when the office is moving to wherever people happen to be. And that trend is only going to accelerate, because what we're seeing is that the capabilities and needs that companies have with unified communications is allowing remote workers to be even more effective. Virtual meetings are becoming more frequent and more capable. Companies are saving money and helping the environment by allowing remote workers to be more effective. And more advanced unified communications solutions require simpler and more intuitive equipment and solutions for individuals to be able to access them.